Hi, welcome back to Indigo Smokes Tarot. I am Alexis. I do go by Indigo for the purposes of the channel. This reading is for the remainder of 2019, of course, and it is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North and South nodes. I'm using the same spread that I used last month, so it's divided into 4 sectors. I do general energies first, then I go into love, then I go into career/finances, and then I go into your spiritual, the spiritual sector, okay? What you're dealing with, what you're needing to work through, or just the energies that are currently present on a spiritual level for you, other than the obvious. And other than that, like I said, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North and South nodes. Thank you for tuning in and watching, and I'm just going to dive right into it. So, starting off with angel numbers, you have a few 8s here, okay? About 3 to 4 8s, alright, so signifying like cycles. Something could be near completion, but this is kind of like a karmic energy for me, or it's just a cycle that you're working through. Okay, 8s can talk about, you know, ushering in a certain level of prosperity or abundance, but other than that, to me, it's a very cyclical number. So sometimes it's a cycle that you need to pay attention to, a cycle that you need to break. Other than that, we do have a lot of movement here. All right, it looks like a lot of physical movement, or a very fast moving on or moving forward kind of energy. All right, so I'm getting into the general energies now. First card that we got out, and when I phrased the question for the shuffling, I basically asked, what is the overall energy influencing the collective of Sagittarius? And I got the indecision card, and I also put a cap on it for like the remainder of 2019. Okay, so we got indecision. This is our first 8. Okay, so once again, something cyclical. Okay, possibly something karmic, but definitely a cycle of some sort. And indecision, that's pretty obvious. It's like needing to make a decision, being at a crossroads, and this echoes throughout the entire reading. Right, so you could be at a crossroads in regards to one thing or multiple aspects of your life. This is further clarified by the reversed Fool card and the 7 of Pentacles. So the reverse Fool card, that can talk about caution, you know, fear, not wanting to take a leap of faith for something, not either being afraid to move towards something or just not wanting to. And in conjunction with the 7 of Pentacles, this is like an energy where maybe you're assessing, you're trying to figure out what is your next move, or someone here is trying to figure out what their next move is, or trying to see if something here was worth the investment, the effort, possibly realizing or struggling to just figure out whether or not something here is worth the waiting, the investment of whatever energy and time you've put into a particular situation. Okay, the reverse Fool can sometimes, you know, signify somebody who is a little bit reckless or impulsive, someone who is not the most, they don't really think things through, or they don't really take everything into consideration, or feelings or things like that. So it could be that someone here is like at a crossroads of dealing with someone who took on an inconsiderate or reckless, impulsive energy, and basically deciding whether or not dealing with this energy is worth the time. Okay, maybe this energy has kept you waiting, it's kept you in indecision, but either way, it's like you're at a crossroads now of whether or not you either want to take a leap of faith towards something, whether you want to wait on your return on your investment, or like I said, you're at, someone here is at a crossroads in regards to possibly somebody who is maybe fearful, or maybe somebody who's reckless in their actions, maybe inconsiderate, and you know, somebody has a decision to make about this energy. So if there's something that you're not wanting to move towards, or if there's someone that you're not wanting to deal with, I feel like that's a lingering influence throughout the remainder of the year. The second card that I got is fruition. All right, this is a 10. Once again, 10s talk about completion as well. Fruition, harvest moon. So basically, it kind of loops into the 7 of Pentacles over here, where basically this energy is where you're waiting for this fruition to come in. Right, and you could be at a crossroads between dealing with this energy and something else that wants to manifest. So it's like you could be having to choose between 2 paths. Okay, whether you want to take this path that maybe hasn't left you too satisfied, maybe someone that you can't really rely on, and you're deciding between those two, or like I said, you're moving on, not wanting to move towards something, and you're focused on what is manifesting for you. This is further clarified by the 6 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so adding these together, you actually get another 10, this 6 and this 4. So it's like, once again, completion, cycles. And the Six of Cups, you know, that's always the past energy, the soulmate energy, something that you have a very strong energetic, spiritual connection with someone or something, okay? Something in regards to your past, or a situation or person where you have a lot of history or a strong connection with, okay? So something in regards to your past or a past person could be manifesting right now. I do feel like with this reverse Four of Pentacles, though, unless you have someone from the past, you know, returning, or a connection coming in where, you know, someone is wanting to like open up, I feel like this fruition could have something to do with the reverse Four of Pentacles and talk about letting go. So a lot of you, or some of you, could be letting go of a person or a situation from your past. For some of you, you have like a past energy or a very strong connection coming in, possibly being more open. If you were dealing with someone who wasn't the most open in the past, you could have that same energy wanting to come back and be a little bit more open with you. But for a lot of you, like I said, this energy, it talks about like a lot of forward movement and a lot of moving on. So I do feel like for a significant portion of you, this is letting go of someone or something in regards to your past, okay? And then for others, the fruition is that something in regards to a past connection or a person is manifesting. You can have someone returning, you know, being more open possibly than what they were in the past, because when the Four of Pentacles is in the upright, this does talk about a sense of holding back, okay? So, or being, you know, very protective over your energy, your resources, not really being open and receptive. So we have that. Alright, and this reverse Four of Pentacles is further clarified by the reversed Ace of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles and the reverse Seven of Swords, and all three of these cards came out together. So the reverse Ace of Pentacles, when that's not talking about a missed opportunity, so somebody here could feel that way. Like I said, if you have someone from the past returning, wanting to be more open, it could definitely be that they feel like they missed out on something with you, or vice versa. You know, you're taking this on towards someone else. But when it's not talking about missed opportunities, this is talking about bad investments or things not getting off the ground in a successful way. And with the Knight of Pentacles and the reverse Seven of Swords, that's like I said, if you have someone returning, it's like it's a very slow, it seems like it's coming in very slow, okay? You could be dealing with any earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, strong Virgo, and strong Capricorn. But this energy, it's like if you are in fact waiting on someone or something, it's like maybe you've been waiting for a very long time, or you feel like it, you know, because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving in the fucking deck, okay? So I do feel like this reverse Seven of Swords, something in the past happened. You could have been dealing with a sneaky person, a sneaky energy, a deceptive energy, whether it's something as I don't want to say normal, but something on the lighter end of the spectrum, where someone was maybe running from their feelings, hiding their feelings, or this could have been flat out somebody being, you know, sneaky or deceptive in their energy. Trying to get away with something behind your back. This is like, it's not a fun energy for me. So clarifying this, like I said, I feel like this is something, either someone from the past who took on this energy, feeling like they missed out on something, slowly coming in, possibly wanting to come clean or face up to whatever deception or sneakiness was done or committed in the past. Somebody could be wanting to like somehow reconcile, make amends, offer you something, but it's coming in slow. And then if it's not that, like I said, some of you are letting go of someone or something from your past because maybe you consider it to be a bad investment, and someone here is too slow and you're getting impatient and you don't want to wait on it anymore, and you just don't think that it's worth it, or you don't think that it's going to be successful, or you feel like it has not been successful, hence the letting go. All right, and if it's the other way around and somebody here is taking on this, wanting to be more open, trying to slowly come in for, you know, coming clean, maybe apologizing, you know, things of that nature, take whichever resonates. To me, it feels like a letting go kind of energy, because it's reverse Ace of Pentacles. That signifies that something here isn't moving forward, it's not getting that new start. And this night, the night can take however long, okay? So alright, so those are the general energies. Now, as far as love, right, so I do past, present, future. I show the overall energies. I look at the cause, the root, and the foundation of why the situation and the energies are playing out within your love life. And then, you know, of course, I look at the outcome. I may get some advice if the message isn't as clear as it should be. And let's get straight to it. So in the past, I wanted to know what were the most significant energies in your love life in the past, right? I got the reverse Queen of Cups. So something definitely in the past could have disappointed you, hurt you, made you want to, you know, emotionally shut yourself off from a situation, all right? The reverse Queen of Cups is somebody who could feel victimized. It is somebody who feels hurt, all right? The Queen of Cups is someone who is naturally very emotional, very intuitive, and because she's so open, when things happen, she kind of let's just say when she's emotionally high, she's emotionally high. When she's emotional low, she's emotionally low. Okay, so something here in the past really upset you, hurt you, and or you just shut yourself off completely. Okay, unless you were, you could have been dealing with like maybe an external energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, where maybe somebody, feels victimized or someone played a victim role. Or like I said, some of you were, you dealt with some hurt or disappointment in the past, okay? And maybe it made you want to close down your energy a little bit. When I asked to clarify this, I got the Eight of Wands, right? So another 8. Got the 8 of Wands. So, 8 of Wands, it talks about news and communication, things like that. But possibly you received some kind of news or communication in the past that left you upset, left you hurt, and maybe made you want to detach or remove yourself from a situation, at the very least emotionally withdraw from a person or a situation due to said information, news, communication that you received. Could have been over the internet, could have been over the phone, could have been in person, but whatever communication, whatever news that you have, it doesn't look like it made you happy, and this could be the energy of you moving on from whatever caused this Queen to go into the reverse, okay? Because this also talks about forward movement and travel, all right? So you could have literally, physically, or emotionally just tried to move on from whatever caused this emotional upset or blockage, all right? And when I wanted to clarify the 8 of Wands, why is the 8 of Wands here with the Queen of Cups in the reverse? Once again, I got the reverse 4 of Pentacles, okay? So once again, I said, I feel like this is a letting go kind of thing. It could be somebody opening up, but it doesn't feel like that, okay? So I feel like someone here possibly received some kind of news, communication, and wanted to move on from a situation due to disappointment and being hurt. And once again, letting go of something, okay? No longer clinging on to it, no longer trying to fight it, protect it, just letting it go. All right, and we also have counterparts here. We do have the King and the Queen of Cups. They're both in the reverse. All right, so when I said that, I seen 12-12. So definitely this is like a soulmate connection, a counterpart kind of thing. Whatever this relationship is, you were counterparts. It was an equal match. You guys were most likely meant to meet for whatever reason, for better or for worse. There was a lesson that needed to be learned, okay? Let me backpedal just a little bit. I forgot to go over the overall energies. So the overall energy of this is healing family issues. The reverse deception card, which is equivalent to this reverse 7 of Swords over here. The mask falling off, maybe someone coming clean, maybe someone getting caught. Either way, there's some kind of deception, sneakiness, or just a lack of clarity being revealed, okay? Like I said, I feel like some of at least half of this is like past energy. So also we have the reverse worth waiting for. Alright, so I do feel like one or both people involved in the situation, you have some healing to do, like I said, because we do have the Queen and the King in the reverse. So definitely some healing is needed for both energies. And also, so whatever is happening in this particular situation, it could be traced back to like childhood, where, all of us have childhood wounds that we still act out in our relationships. It's just a part of being human, okay? So I do feel like whatever's happening in the situation, it could be stemming from childhood issues, childhood traumas, things that you picked up from relationships and people around you growing up. And both parties look like they need healing for whatever reason. It could be for completely different situations. If somebody was a victim in this situation, that person's needing healing, but also the person who caused it, they need healing too, okay? Other than that, this reverse deception, like I said, I feel like some kind of deception is being revealed, or you can have someone who was deceptive in the past trying to once again like approach the situation, okay? Maybe, like I said, if it's on the lighter end of the spectrum where you just have somebody who was maybe running away from their feelings, I feel like maybe somebody here could be opening up, possibly. But with this reverse worth waiting for a card, I feel like somebody here doesn't think that this is worth it anymore. It kind of goes back to this reverse Ace of Pentacles over here, feeling like something is just not worth your time, it's not worth your investment, okay? So let me put this back so I don't confuse myself later when I refer to it again. So overall, healing is needed. Healing is happening, at least for one of the energies here, because like I said, there's forward movement. Okay, so I do feel like at least one of these energies is healing and moving forward. But somebody here could be taking on this energy of feeling like something here is just not worth waiting on anymore due to past deception. Okay, so that is the overall energy. All right, and as far as the present, so this was kind of funny. Alright, so the first card that I got for the current and the present energies in your love life is the reverse 7 of Cups. So this is This is just a funny card to me. So when this goes into the reverse, it can talk about seeing things with more clarity. So like I said, you have deception cards in the reverse. So I said I feel like that is seeing something with more clarity. Okay, if this is something that you don't know and it looks like it is something that you know, you'll be coming into a lot more clarity and understanding about what has been going on in regards to the situation. The verse 7 of Cups, it also talks about like possibly someone maybe feeling like they don't have like the direction or that sense of purpose, that sense of clarity about a situation, but I don't read it that way. I read this as a seeing something with more clarity. If someone here had a lot of options, maybe those options are dwindling, but overall to me this is just a clarity kind of energy. All right, I wanted to clarify this. I got the Queen of Wands. Alright, I got the Queen of Wands and I got the Lovers. So, once again, a significant connection, alright? We do have counterparts here. This was a significant, possibly a divine counterpart kind of situation. I don't like to say twin flames, but it could be. I don't have the Emperor or the Empress here, but like I said, strong soulmate energy, possible twin flame, and a decision needing to be made about this connection, okay? So, it's obviously talking about the soulmate connection, but it's also talking about a major decision, a crossroads decision that needs to be made in regards to whatever this dynamic is for you. Like I said, someone here is seeing something with more clarity. All right, no longer having any illusions, fantasies, daydreams, no longer just being on, what is it? No longer being in that like that cloudy Neptunian whimsical energy, being like, oh well, this could happen, no. Sobering up, seeing whatever this is for what it is, okay? With the Queen of Wands, she's kind of the opposite of the Queen of Cups in the sense where she doesn't operate out of her emotions as much. She is still intuitive, but she has more fire in her, okay? This is somebody who's very bold. She's more independent, or she desires more freedom and independence than the Queen of Cups. Okay, the Queen of Cups is more of an energy that kind of goes with the flow. She wants to be in love, in emotions, and all of that. The Queen of Wands is somebody who's more so grounded in taking action and making shit happen. Right, somebody who is, standing more so in their power, in their confidence, being bold, making whatever decisions that they need to make, being very attractive, attracting a lot of attention. So this could be you, Sagittarius, even though this is technically, I want to say this is Aries. This is fire energy, so this could be you. This could be someone else in your energy, but I feel like whoever was taking on this reverse Queen of Cups energy in the past, now they've moved on, they've let go, they're seeing things with more clarity now in this current moment. And then with this Queen of Wands, somebody here is more confident, more bold, more action-oriented, very attractive, very magnetic, maybe focused on manifesting something new, but definitely it's like somebody here stepping into their power and their confidence and having a decision to make in regards to this connection. It is very much possible that maybe this connection transforms you in such a way, okay? So we have that. Right, in the near future, I got the Six of Swords. So, yeah, and I have the Six of Swords here twice. Okay, in different sectors of the spread, but it's here twice. So like I said, there's a lot of movement. The Six of Swords, the Eight of Wands, those both can talk about physical movement, physically moving on from a situation, moving forward, things picking up, okay? With the Six of, they both talk about travel as well, like long distance travel, like over water, plane, things like that. So it could be like maybe relocating for some of you. But with the Six of Wands, if this is not talking about physical relocation, picking up and like moving across a long distance, this is just talking about moving on from a situation, moving on to something more peaceful and calm, something where you can think clearly, you can feel more at peace, you're not in conflict, you're not in drama anymore, right? So going on and moving forward to calmer, clear waters, okay? Leaving behind this Seven of Swords, Five of Swords kind of conflict-ridden energy, okay? And as the cause, the root, and the foundation of why these energies are even playing out, the first card that I got is the reversed Ace of Swords, and this card was insistent on coming out. I think it came out twice in the pre-shuffle, and it also came out twice in this reading. And we have a lot of reversed aces here, symbolizing, things not getting off the ground, not having that clarity, not having that energy that is needed to turn that ace into a 10, or even turn that ace into a 2. Something not being able to get off the ground, or not having the desire for something to get off the ground anymore. But anyways, with this reverse Ace of Swords being at the foundation of the love as why these energies are playing out the way that they are, This talks about a lack of clarity. Okay, so possibly you're not in communication with someone. I always say that when I see the Ace of Swords, because I automatically think communication. But like I said, so for some of you, you're not in communication with whoever this person is. Like I said, with the Eight of Wands being here in the past and the Six of Wands being in the future, it's like there's a lot of movement and it looks like there's a lot of distance, okay? So other than that, I feel like this is also a lack of clarity, a lack of communication, possibly a lack of honesty. You know, sometimes the reverse swords can take on like a cruel or a harsh kind of energy. So maybe somebody was a little bit, like I said, reckless in the past or insensitive in the past. Maybe somebody was a little bit harsh in their actions, okay? Maybe somebody just, even if they weren't trying to, maybe things just happen in a very rude awakening kind of way, leaving someone possibly in a state of confusion, okay? But as the roots, I feel like whatever the situation is, it could have been due to a lack of honesty. It could have been due to a lack of proper communication. And this can also bring an energy of like a lot of chaos with it, you know, because when it's in the upright, it talks about balance and truth and justice and, you know, seeing things clearly and having that clear communication, that clear rapport. And when it's in the reverse, it brings a lot of chaos, a lot of conflict, possibly lies, and, you know, like I said, cruelty or harshness with it. Okay, so somebody here was just not, you know, they weren't morally upright. Okay. So further clarifying this reverse Ace of Swords is the reverse King of Pentacles, right? So we have what, 4 people here, and I do think I don't see a lot of 3s here, so I'm not going to say that it was a third party situation. It could be for some of you, take that if it resonates, but this just looks like 2 people taking on multiple energies. So at the foundation of this, the reverse King of Pentacles is somebody who you can't really rely on, okay? When he's in the upright, he's somebody who is dependable and stable and loyal and committed, and, you know, he's financially stable. He's a family man. He's a businessman. He's somebody who is consistent and reliable, all right? And when he goes into the reverse, you know, if it's not just talking about, you know, possibly, you know, financial instability and things like that, this can also be a selfish kind of energy, okay? Somebody who's overindulgent, somebody who's not loyal. This could be somebody who is greedy, maybe selfish as well. This isn't a diplomatic energy, okay? This is somebody who operates for their own interests, okay? So like, for example, even though this is for love, like say it was a boss, this would be a boss who's greedy and a tyrant and overbearing and possibly doesn't want to pay you what you deserve. In a romantic context, this is somebody who doesn't give you the loyalty, the honesty, the commitment, and the generosity that you deserve. This isn't relationship material, okay? And yeah, this is definitely the energy that will lie to you, that will cause confusion, that will be harsh in their actions because they're self-oriented, okay? So, yes, let me see. Maybe I'll clarify the reverse King of Pentacles, but this just looks like a lot of dishonesty and disloyalty to me. But I'll clarify. And in the outcome, this card came out kind of crazy. The way that it fell on the floor, when it falls on the floor in a way and I can't tell how it fell, whether it fell in the upright or the reverse, I just put it back. But when I picked it up, it was like standing upright against the back of the chair that it fell against, and I was like, okay, so I guess that means I'm supposed to take it. So the Knight of Cups, of course, it talks about offers, you know, love proposals, you know, someone coming in, maybe wanting to have a conversation, offering a date, wanting to take you out, communicate, having some kind of love or some kind of emotional gesture or offer to express or give, okay? It's typically a sincere offer, you know, but with the reverse kings here, I don't like the Knight energy. I really don't. It is an offer. It could be sincere. It could be. I see too many deception cards here to be honest, to be able to say that with like full confidence. Yeah, so you could have somebody wanting to like move things forward within this connection. You could have somebody wanting to come in with this offer. When I first seen it, I wanted to say that it was new love, but no, I'm sorry. Clarifying, this is the Ten of Swords and the reverse King of Cups, right? So if things haven't already ended with the particular person, I feel like that's what's on the horizon. If somebody is coming in with an offer, either they're feeling like defeated or betrayed, or this is symbolizing that somebody here is going to reject this offer, put it into a situation. It is definitely possible that this reverse King of Cups energy, you know, is very upset about this. Like I said, possibly feeling this betrayal, feeling this defeat or the failure of this situation. But if this isn't just someone here like turning down this offer, this is whose ever energy that this is them, you know, feeling the effects of the situation. Okay, they could be feeling slighted, they could be feeling betrayed or defeated in regards to how things are going to play out. And this could also be an energy, like I said, because we have so many deception cards here, where, you know, somebody doesn't have like the best intentions. Okay, the reverse King of Cups is somebody who, he's not emotionally expressive. Okay, this can be somebody who has a overindulgence problem, whether that's sexual, or whether it's drinking, whether it's other drugs or alcoholic, whatever. Somebody who's overindulgent, somebody who does not have healthy control over themselves. Okay, so this could be someone who's like emotionally constipated. they're just emotionally blocked. Okay, sometimes this energy can be emotionally manipulative, hence all these deception cards. Somebody who either hides their emotions, or they use whatever emotional intelligence that they have to be manipulative. Okay, so I do feel like somebody here, this energy is upset, yes, but I do feel like this could be a lot of you in this outcome, putting it into a situation, possibly not accepting an offer. Okay, like I said, a lot of reverse aces, the reverse Ace of Pentacles, considering something to be a bad investment, or something not getting off the ground in the way that you hoped, or in the way that it should. Okay, so let me clarify. Alright, why is this reverse King of Pentacles here as the cause, the root, and the foundation in regards to the love? Ooh, too many cards. Why is the reverse King of Pentacles here as the cause, root, and foundation in regards to the love life of the Sagittarius collective for the remainder of 2019? Why is it... Really? Did you put the same cards over? We got the Five of Pentacles. These cards, yeah. I'm sorry. Okay, so we got the Five of Pentacles, we got the Six of Cups, we got the reverse Seven of Swords. All repeat, well, not the Five of Pentacles, but these are repeats. The Six and the reverse Seven. How many times am I going to see the Seven of Swords? You're dealing with somebody who either runs away from their emotions, or they are just, they have a history or a tendency to be sneaky or deceptive. Okay, but once again, with the Six of Cups coming here a second time, somebody from the past you have a strong connection with, could be wanting to reconcile, wanting to come back, or at least be thinking about it. All right, sometimes when somebody is thinking about something, it will show up in the cards if they're thinking about it heavily enough. With the Strength card, we have two more eights here, right? So we have the Strength, and we have the reverse Eight of Swords. So freeing yourself from something. Okay, I can't believe all these came out twice, like literally the same ones. And then reversed High Priestess. This does talk about secrets coming out, truths being revealed, seeing things more clearly. But this also talks about repressed emotion. Somebody here is not the most emotionally expressive, at least not in a healthy way. Okay, so definitely it could be talking about secrets and repressed emotions, and freeing yourself from said energies. Okay, but definitely with the Seven of Swords, it keeps popping out, and I really don't like that. I know that it's in the reverse, but even when it's in the reverse, it can still talk about more deception. So be careful. It could be somebody wanting to come clean about some shit, but it could also be somebody rethinking their approach to be deceptive again. Okay, especially with the reverse King of Cups being in the outcome right next to this goddamn Ten of Swords. If this isn't somebody putting it into it, this could be somebody plotting to, you know, do some fuck shit. So just be aware. Okay, you know who you're dealing with. You know. Alright, why is the... Actually, do I need to clarify anything else? I don't think I do. Alright, no, I'm not taking those. But, I do think this is a situation that a lot of you will be healing from, moving on from, you know. But you do have free will. Do what you choose. Can we please clarify this Knight of Cups with the Ten of Swords and the reverse King of Cups as the outcome in the love life of the Sagittarius collective for the remainder of 2019? Reverse Ace of Pentacles again. So once again, a bad investment, or just something that's not getting off the ground successfully. Okay, and like I said, if this is somebody from the past, they could definitely feel like they missed out on an opportunity, but I don't see this going anywhere. All right, the Ten of Swords means the end. It's defeat. It's the last straw that broke the camel's back. It's done. It's over. It's finito. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, just to be thorough, what is the advice in regards to the love life? Free yourself in the reverse. All right. So if you're having problems with that, like somebody here isn't wanting this. All right. But I do feel like somebody here will be moving forward. Okay. So free yourself, even though it's in the reverse. I feel like this is in the reverse because somebody here does not want this situation to end. But I feel like the advice is to free yourself. But, you know, like I said, free will. Do what you do. Alrighty. And I actually don't need that. I feel like that was a clear message. So, that's good. Now, on to career / work finances. We have the first card out being... Hold on. It's kind of crowded. Whew, another 9. Walking away. Alright, so like I said, moving. I feel like you guys are going through a lot of shifts. Either you're doing a lot of you're experiencing like a lot of personal growth, or like you're literally physically moving a lot in different aspects of your life. Possibly moving on from a job, maybe relocating, maybe moving up within a job, maybe just emotionally withdrawing from something on a work level. But like I said, you have a lot of physical movement here, so I feel like a lot of you will be like on the go, or things will be picking up, or you will be, you know, maybe traveling for one reason or another. But this is pretty self-explanatory. There's something that you're walking away from in regards to your career, or at least you're wanting to. And mind you, just because, you know, I'm doing this, some parts of this reading may resonate and then others may not. Maybe it will in the near future, maybe it won't. You can always check back, but this is just the energies as of right now. Clarifying walking away, we have the reverse Page of Cups and the Two of Wands. Alright, so I feel like if you're not already, this could be something that you're planning to do. The Two of Wands talks about planning, planning to take action, planning to get into that Three of Wands energy where you're waiting for your ships to come in, alright? This is planning and starting to go in a particular direction, or making the decisions that you need to make in order to plan and move in a particular direction, okay? With the reverse Page of Cups, this talks about, in this context, I feel like this is talking about maybe a blocked, either disappointment or like feeling maybe creatively or emotionally blocked within a situation. This could just be you're walking away from something that has disappointed you, maybe something that doesn't nurture you, and you know you're planning and making decisions accordingly to get away from whatever has caused this disappointment or this blockage, okay? What else? And sometimes the Page of Cups, it does talk about like insecurity. So maybe if there's something here that it hasn't brought you a sense of security, or it's undermined you in some way, I feel like you're planning to walk away from that, or you will be. So something here that is not really fulfilling to you, or it's not, it's just not satisfactory. It hasn't brought you that fulfillment or that happiness that you're wanting, and I feel like that is why you would be walking away, planning accordingly. This is also another Crossroads card, okay? So you have like a lot of decision kind of energy here. Yeah. So the second card that we got, I believe all three of these came out at the same time. We have a 4, reverse financial constraint, so that's really good. So if there has been like a bind or a restriction on your finances, if you've gone through some financial hardship, you know, whether it's being laid off, whether it's pay change, you know, all of the shit that happens in life in regards to, you know, how you make your money, I feel like things will be opening up for you, or beginning to. Okay, this is good to be in the reverse, trust me. Let me see what else do we have here before I go there. Yeah, so definitely, things are becoming a lot less tense or rigid in regards to your finances for whatever reason. Maybe you're going to be walking away to a better opportunity, and that's going to free you up, okay? This is clarified by, this is a lot of cards. The reverse 7 of Cups again. Once again, like, this is another repeat. Seeing something with more clarity. And these two cards came out together as well. We got 2 5s. The 5 of Swords, the 5 of Cups. And the 4 Wands. Okay, so that's why you have so much movement here, because you have like a lot of conflict, maybe a lot of drama that you are trying to leave in the past, or you're trying to overcome. Okay, so clarifying this, I feel like you're realizing some things. The Five of Cups, Five of Swords, you could have been on the receiving end of some shisty behavior. You know, somebody here could have been self-serving in regards to maybe someone who you work with, maybe someone who, you know, deals with your finances. That someone here just could have been very egotistical or selfish in the way that they went about doing business. Maybe you were on the receiving end of like some conflict, or, you know, some harsh treatment of some sort. Maybe someone here was left, you know, feeling defeated. But this is a negative energy, whether it's because there was just arguments and harsh words exchanged, or because somebody was over competitive and selfish. Okay, and this could have left you, someone in your energy, it just could have left you feeling like a sense of remorse, regret, loss, not really liking how things have turned out, seeing things with more clarity. If somebody fed you a dream, you no longer are caught up in that illusion. Okay, maybe somebody here, maybe you feel like you lost this happiness or this security or this stability, or this could be the energy that you're going towards now. But definitely you could have been on the receiving end of someone or something that once you realized what it was or what was happening, it was kind of like a disillusionment. Okay, so it could have been like some illusions or some deception surrounding a work situation or your finances, and you came into clarity about it. Of course it hurts, of course, you know, there's a sense of loss, but it's like you're coming into the awareness of this now, and either it was a false sense of security and happiness and stability, or this is just an energy that you're seeing more clearly. You're moving behind and you're going towards something that brings you more happiness and security and stability for yourself. Possibly even this, because this is talking about, it looks like it's talking about finances directly, you could even be like things could be opening up for you, maybe to get a new house. You know, sometimes the Four of Wands is like a physical house, or a celebration of sorts. Okay, so you could be coming into some kind of celebratory energy. You could be, you know, things could be opening up and helping you to get a house, you know, something along those lines. But money looks like it's going to be flowing more freely for you, but I do feel like there are some painful, harsh energies that you are either you're already getting over them, or you will be trying to. Okay, and these are also 2 fours, so I do feel like that's good. 2 of these being together, that's an 8. Once again, abundance, prosperity. It's a good energy. You do have multiple 8s here, so like I said, that can be that energy of abundance and prosperity coming in for you. But you've obviously had to work through some darker energies in order to get there. So the last card for your overall energies for work, career, and finances is another 4, kind of 4, 11, 4th chakra, and this is an 11. So this talks about blocked heart energy. Okay, so like I said, back to this reverse page of cups over here with the walking away. Something here could have definitely been disappointing, maybe painfully disappointing. Okay, you could have suffered a significant loss in regards to whatever this situation is for you. But with this reverse 4th, it's like, it's other than hurt and disappointment, this is just, once again, that reverse Queen of Cups energy, shutting yourself down, maybe needing to heal and work through some things and release some resentments. But there's something here that just, it did not mesh very well with you. You don't like something that happened on a career or a financial level. Okay, and that's something, like I said, healing needs to happen, but it's also, this is just talking about not being receptive to whatever caused this heart to go into the reverse in the first place. Okay, this is further clarified by the reversed Ace of Swords, another repeat, and the reversed Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so once again, no longer having the receptivity or the heart or the emotional capacity to deal with something anymore. With the reverse Ace of Swords, once again, that's talking about that chaos, that conflict, possibly the dishonesty, a lack of clarity or proper communication in regards to whatever the situation is for you. And with this reverse Eight of Pentacles, it's like, this talks about like a lack of motivation, a lack of effort, a lack of focus, a lack of desire to do so, just not wanting to put in the effort, or not being able to put in that effort for whatever reason. And I feel like it's because something here was disappointing. Something here wasn't clear, wasn't fair, wasn't honest. Maybe brought too much conflict or drama, and it's just, it can definitely put you in an energy of, it's like, I don't even want to do this anymore. That's what this looks like. This looks like, literally, I don't even want to do this anymore. You know? But also needing to heal, okay? Needing to get this into the upright so that you can get over these energies. But definitely it looks like something here is just not fulfilling. Yeah. And when I wanted to just get the energies playing out in your career, in your finances, I got the Ten of Swords. Ooh, got the Two of Swords. The Six of Swords again. And the Three of Cups. So once again, this is basically, in its most basic sense, this is literally an ending. So a Ten of Swords that repeats itself. Something here is ending, or something here is needing to end. Maybe something here has failed. Maybe somebody here feels defeated. Maybe just there has been too much shit that has happened in a situation, and it's like, you know what, I'm done. I'm tapping out. Finito. That's in. It's done. Going to this Two of Swords, this is that stalemate energy where a decision needs to be made, but for whatever reason, a person or a situation is just not moving forward. It's literally stuck or blocked. Alright, it's at a stalemate. Alright, so I feel like, if not already, something's ending. Something needs to end. This is not a happy energy. Something is ending. It needs to. A decision's being made to move forward with the Six of Swords, move on to something calmer and happier, and quite literally with this Three of Cups, this once again with that Four of Wands energy, it talks about celebrations, it talks about reunions, socializing, alright, but also if not that, this is just coming into a happier energy, like quite literally leaving behind the stalemate, leaving behind the pain, leaving behind the defeat, leaving behind possibly the betrayal or the harshness that happened, or the dishonesty that happened in a situation, leaving that behind and quite literally moving on to something more peaceful and happier. Alright, possibly something worth celebrating. So let me clarify a few of these, and then we'll get on to the spiritual messages and we'll be done. Where's the deck? Okay. Alright, can we please clarify this Ten of Swords in regards to the career and finances? Something that you're ending, it's like you're stepping into your destiny, or you're being just divinely guided and protected after dealing with a harsh or painful situation, or just something that ended or has ended or needs to. Healing, all right, moving towards something better, all right, stepping onto your path. All right, why is the Two of Swords here for the career and finances of Sagittarius for the remainder of 2019? Alright, once again, the Lovers, when this is not talking about a relationship, this is talking about a significant crossroads decision, possibly a head over heart decision that needs to be made. With the Two of Swords, this can also talk about like blocked emotions, or being in such mental conflict or being torn that you really have to tap into your intuition to make the right decision. And both of these talk about a feeling of being at a crossroads, okay, having a decision to make that may not be the easiest. So I do feel like I said, a lot of you are just at a crossroads on multiple aspects of your life, and you just have a lot of decisions to make. And I do feel like somebody here could be making a head over heart decision to move forward. But you're healing. You got the Star card. Why is the Six of Swords here? Why is the Six of Swords here for the career? Okay, we got the King of Swords and the Emperor. The King of Swords and the Emperor. So definitely, if you don't have like a masculine energy, a boss, a masculine energy just in your life, somebody who can help you out, lead you, guide you, help you to make executive decisions, this could be an energy that you're stepping into for yourself. Okay, if this isn't you, like I said, a masculine energy, a boss, a personal masculine energy in your life that is helping you, or sometimes this King of Swords energy, it can be like a judge or a lawyer, doctor, a very serious profession. Okay, if you don't have that kind of energy coming in to help you move forward or navigate through a situation, this is an energy that you're stepping into yourself. Okay, stepping into that Emperor energy, taking control of a situation, because obviously some shit has happened to you or around you that has put you in an energy that you just, there's something that you just don't want to fuck with anymore. So definitely moving forward and taking control in whatever way that you can. And why is the Three of Cups here for the career, work, and finances? There's too many cards. The Queen of Wands wanted to come out, but this also talks about stepping into your power, manifesting, being bold, taking action, and basically like possibly taking like an entrepreneurial route. The Wands energy can always talk about entrepreneurship, being a leader, and overall just being very focused on taking action and manifesting. Why is this Three of Cups here for the career, work, and finances of Sagittarius for the remainder of 2019? The Tower. Alright, so if that Tower moment hasn't happened already, this is just something unexpected. Alright, maybe you could be moving forward to like an unexpected situation that actually brings you some kind of happiness. Okay, if not, you could have a Tower moment that you have just something unexpected happening. Maybe it'll bring some upheaval with it, but it'll be to place you to where you're supposed to be. It'll be to place you in a happier energy and a happier situation, possibly amongst people that are better for you. If this isn't you experiencing some kind of upheaval or unexpected shift in regards to like a professional relationship, this is definitely maybe something unexpected happening to help you move on from this energy to something that can bring you more, bring you something to celebrate, bring you something that you can enjoy. Okay, why is the Tower here? There's too many cards. I'm not doing that. Why is the Tower here with the Three of Cups for the career, work, and finances of Sagittarius? Alright, and the Three of Swords. Okay, so like I said, this is just disappointing. Right? Something here is just not, it's not working for you. You're not happy with it. Something here unexpected you could have like an unexpected disappointment. Okay, it could be with some external energies affecting the situation. Maybe possibly like a work associate or a friend or something like that, and it leaves you feeling, you know, disappointed, wanting to move on from a situation. And, you know, for some of you, like I said, something unexpected and possibly painful could be happening, but it's to get you to this happier energy. Okay, so take what resonates. I wish that was a better message for you guys. I'm gonna get, what is the advice for the career and finances of Sagittarius for the remainder of 2019? What's the advice? Community. Shit. Alright, so we have community and we have the reverse man holding a heart. Okay, so this is, once again, this is somebody who is not, this isn't a trustworthy energy, or if it's not that it's a dishonest or a disloyal energy, this is just an energy that you cannot rely on. Okay, if this is you taking on this energy, this is once again this reverse heart chakra, just not being receptive to a situation, a work environment, a friend, a work associate, a group project. It's like someone in your circle on a professional level, possibly even a personal level, has done something and it's left you just hurt, pissed, wanting to move on. Alright, pay attention to your circle. Alright, we got the Three of Cups that talks about friends, associates, the community card that talks about your environment, the people that you immediately interact with. So just be careful of who is in your environment, because this can be if this isn't you just being disappointed and hurt, this can definitely be somebody that's not trustworthy in your circle. Okay, so just be careful. Alright, alright, that's out the way. Alright, so for your spiritual journey, your spiritual life, what you're working through, we got two cards for the overall energies playing out for you on a spiritual level. We have the Mirror, who or what is triggering you, and trust your intuition. Okay, what is your intuition trying to tell you? So definitely needing to listen to your intuition, like I said, especially with this work situation over here. Somebody could definitely be not trustworthy. Okay, or someone in your circle could be putting you in an energy where you don't feel open. So needing to self-reflect. All right, realize if someone or something is causing you to have a very strong emotional reaction that maybe you can't control, or maybe that catches you off guard, like I said with this Tower energy over here. You're needing to kind of get to the root of that. All right, realize when something triggers you, you want to figure out why it triggers you. That way you gain control over your triggers and not vice versa. All right, you do not want your emotions to control you, you want to control them. And triggers have a way of getting you to react in possibly ways that you otherwise wouldn't, because triggers, they trigger old wounds. All right, they trigger old things that maybe you buried. So they're being triggered for a reason. They're to be acknowledged. Okay, so self-reflection and basically working through your personal issues. Back to this love part, healing family issues. There could be something here that you need to work through and listen to your intuition about. If you have someone in your circle doing some shady shit, possibly, you know, like maybe, for example, just as an example, if you had a childhood or you just had a past experience where maybe you trusted someone that you shouldn't have trusted, or maybe you picked up a bad habit from your childhood, and someone comes along and they trigger something within you that kind of traces back to that, you're needing to heal it. Okay, and I hope this makes sense. When I wanted to get the energies that are playing out here, I got the Eight of Pentacles, I got the Reverse Three of Wands, I got the Reverse Death card, I got the King of Wands, which could be your energy Sagittarius, you know, standing in your power, looking really good. We have the Reverse Chariot, we have the Reverse Sun card, and these two came out together. Okay, so this is a lot of fire energy. It looks like it's more Leo energy, but fire is fire, right? So in regards to this Eight of Pentacles, this can talk about needing to be very diligent. All right, needing to be, or actually being diligent. A lot of you are already, you know, working to trust your intuition. You're already putting the work in on your spiritual journey. You're already, you know, putting your attention on the things that you need to, which is really good. With this Reverse Three of Wands, I do feel like you have dealt with some obstacles, some frustrations, and some delays, obviously, with the energies that you've been dealing with over here that you're working through. And I do feel like if you're not already, you will be working to overcome these delays, these obstacles, these frustrations, these untrustworthy people, or these lower vibrational energies. I feel like it's causing you to work through some things. Okay, this is ruled by Virgo, perfectionistic. Okay, so with this reverse death card, this can talk about, when it's not talking about a Lazarus kind of energy, something from the dead wanting to return and come back. This is talking about possibly stagnancy, okay, decay, something that needs to change but it's not, something that needs to end but it's not, something that needs to be let go but it isn't. Hence the obstacles and the frustrations and the delays. All right, I do feel like this is an energy that you're working to overcome. But for some of you, if there's something here that you're working on and you're just frustrated, it's like it's not coming in, possibly, quite possibly, I'm not telling you what to do, you need to reflect and realize, or just pay attention to your intuition and just make sure that what it is that you're working on is actually meant for you. Okay, because sometimes things don't come in and they're delayed because it's not meant and you're not getting it. So just be careful that what you're working on, what you're investing in, isn't something that you actually need to let go of. But for others of you, you're already aware of this with this intuition, and you're actively working on overcoming this, you know, stagnant, repetitive cycle. Something here that's needing change. All right. Furthermore, we have this King of Wands, which is somebody who takes action, somebody who does not, is not held down by, you know, situations that are undermining, somebody who can take action and think their way through, an independent thinker, a mover, somebody who can make executive decisions, somebody who's good at manifesting and taking action. With this Reverse Chariot, and the Reverse Sun card, honestly, this feels like just working really fucking hard to get over, you know, a painful or an unhappy energy or situation. All right, once again, that the Queen of Wands wanted to come out earlier. This King, those are both about being bold, taking charge, being a leader, and just not being held down by circumstances. Okay, for a lot of you, you're working to get in this energy. For some of you, you're already in this energy. With this Reverse Chariot, though, this is like possibly a lack of victory in a situation, or just something that you're not wanting to move towards anymore. Okay. With the Reverse Sun card, that talks about a lack of success and happiness within a situation, possibly depression or negativity. So if you are going through those energies, I'm so sorry. Please hold on and know that things that are going to get better for you. Don't let the negativity and the depression get the best of you. Okay, I know that is easier said than done. I am speaking from experience. Just keep working on it. Okay, this is, with this being in the upright, these are the energies, these are the only energies that you need to get yourself out of this frustration, these delays, this stagnant cycle, this lack of direction, lack of success, lack of happiness. this Eight of Pentacles and this King of Wands can definitely help you to ascend out of this low vibratory energy, okay? Now I'm going to just get some advice. What is the advice? Alright, other than what has already been stated, what is the advice for the spiritual journey of the Sagittarius collective for the remainder of 2019? Oh, you tried it. That's too many cards. But the unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So whatever this is here, just take it as a learning lesson, okay? It's to teach you something. Try and learn it. That way you're not staying stuck and delayed in stagnant situations that you need to transform and grow from and end, okay? And ladies, possibly like some of you are starseeds. We do have 2 starseed cards here, so a lot of you could be starseeds, men talking, ladies, where your soul has a particular mission in this lifetime, and you have to go through more challenges to, you know, get you ready for what your soul incarnated to do, okay? Channeling, uplifting, so a lot of you could have like spiritual gifts that you could be tapping into, or you will be, and possibly you could be going through situations that trigger your spiritual gifts, trigger your creative abilities, whatever that may be for you. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your intuition. Develop it. Work with your energy. Work with your chakras. You know, just pay more attention to yourself. It's basically, this is like a relearning process, okay? It's like, so you're transitioning into a new phase of your life, and you're needing to trust it, but you're also needing to pay attention. You're kind of like relearning yourself, okay? You're unlearning old toxic things. You're healing, and you're coming into a new form of yourself, okay? So bottom of the deck is Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided, okay? So if this resonates, please take it. If it doesn't, don't force it, all right? You do have free will. Other than that, let me get one more card for advice, because I really like this deck over here, and then we'll be finished. Oh no, not this one, I'm sorry. Alright, what is the advice for the spiritual journey of Sagittarius for the remainder of 2019? What is the advice for the collective of Sagittarius for the remainder of 2019 in their spiritual journey? Heart chakra, so needing to heal. It says the answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. I feel like this is more of a, it's a healing energy, but it's also a self-care, self-love energy. And it's also going back to this, trust your intuition. All right, your heart and your intuition, sometimes they can line up, okay? And I feel like in this context it does. So once again, learning yourself, learning your triggers, you will be able to work through some things, and you'll be able to listen to your intuition and your heart a lot better once you work through those triggers and those wounds that are burying your intuition and, you know, your heart's true desires under it, okay? All right, what is the advice for the spiritual journey of Sagittarius for the remainder of 2019? Then I'll pick a card out the middle. Vacuum away fear. Alright, can I get one more card for the advice? What is the advice for the spiritual journey of Sagittarius for the remainder of 2019? Solar plexus chakra. So once again, that King of Wands, Queen of Wands energy, stepping into your power. Okay, not letting fear hold you back, not letting past wounds and trauma hold you back, and actually relearning yourself, healing, growing, transforming, letting go of old cycles so that you can step into this new energy, step into this new form of yourself, step into whatever spiritual gifts or mission that you have, whatever creative gifts that you have. You're having to work through old cycles and old energy so that you can basically be transform into a better, more improved version of yourself, and you'll be able to, like, you know, work through darker energies better, and, you know, just listen, being more in tune with yourself. That's what you're needing to do. That's what you're needing to work towards. That's where your energy is needing to go. And the solar plexus is all about personal empowerment, making empowering decisions, being confident, being creative, being inspired, okay? Standing up for yourself, going after what you want, okay? Stepping into that fire energy for a healthier alternative or an ending for yourself, okay? Other than that, at the bottom of the deck, we have clear yourself, ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. So, you've dealt with a lot of toxicity, alright? I'm so sorry for that. If they didn't apologize to you, I apologize to them for you. And other than that, I do hope that some of these messages resonated for you, Sagittarius. I love you. I appreciate you. And until next time, I'm going to try to do more videos. I'm feeling a little bit better. But enjoy your holidays. I hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving if you celebrate it. And until next time, bye. Mwah.